going on YouTube. Yeah?
Yeah, how can your first guess be the right one?
What's the name on YouTube?
It's not for kids. It's gonna be boring for you.
What is doing?
I just talk about stuff.
Because I saw your video before.
That's a lie.
Yeah, it is.
Where did you see?
What? Where did you see back at your home? Oh,
You saw my video before
yeah.
on YouTube. And what was my video about?
Your video was about what's it?
I caught you. I caught you. It's gonna be boring for kids. For grown-ups, yeah. It's grown-up kind of YouTube.
Are you streaming right now?
Yeah, you're actually on the camera.
No. Is anyone watching you?
No, it's not live. Like I have to film it, I have to edit it and then upload it onto YouTube. Hello guys and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Summer. And to all of you that keep coming back, hello and welcome back. A quick reminder, if you've never subscribed, just to remind you to click that red button there that says subscribe, and after that click the bell sign. That's where you get a notification whenever I upload a new video. So I just wanted to address some of the comments that I've been getting. From the children and the grandchildren of the daddies in the Lord and the mummies in the Lord, and they are not happy about my videos, and they come with all this, as always. They say, oh, you're an agent of Satan. You're this, you're that. And the truth is this: those of us that are coming out and speaking up about all these things, we're actually tearing the devil's kingdom down. And definitely the enemy is not happy. The enemy is not happy. Prosperity gospel is from the enemy. I think people get it mixed up. When you say prosperity gospel, we're not saying prosperity. That's why so people, I don't know what the problem is. Some people just don't understand simple, basic English. Prosperity gospel is different from prosperity. Nobody is saying that prosperity is from the pit of hell. I said that prosperity gospel is from the pit of hell. I didn't say prosperity is from the pit of hell. I said the prosperity gospel is from the pit of hell. So there are two different things. Yes, it's good to be so. There's nothing wrong with being successful. There's nothing wrong with having this and having that. There's nothing wrong with that. Why? Prosperity gospel is a different story altogether. Prosperity gospel is a gospel that has been brought in by the enemy. Yes, Satan himself, to derail people from the truth. Right now, what is it? Is this kind of gospel that doesn't tell you serve God because you love God, because you want to have a relationship with God? No, it is this gospel that says serve God because of what He would do for you. You subscribed? What's the name of the channel?
What name?
Yeah.
I don't know.
So how would you subscribe if you don't know the name? Don't subscribe. Seriously, it's gonna bore you to death. Like,
Subscribe?
don't subscribe. It's too boring for kids.
Everyone beg to subscribe.
People beg to subscribe because they just want people to subscribe. They just want to grow the numbers. But I'm not like just growing the numbers. I need people to hear what I want to say.
What's your name?
I don't want you to subscribe. That's the problem. You're gonna be bored. It's not for kids. Seriously. Okay, thank you. So so what is prosperity gospel? Instead of telling you to serve God because you love Him, or to have a relationship with God, to serve God no matter what, no, but what they do is tell you to serve God so that God will bless you. Be Christian, be a Christian, be born again so that you can make money. Accept Jesus in your life so you can become very rich. There's no part of the Bible that says that. So that is a different kind of gospel. It is not the gospel Jesus came. What did Jesus come to do? Jesus came to save your soul. Jesus came to save your soul. But these people come to tell you, serve God so you can make money. So it becomes like trade by barter. And then something else they do is tell you, give God this amount of money so that God can double it. It's not in the Bible. Tell them to show you where in the Bible that sowing of seed was money. There's nowhere in the Bible that sowing of seed was money. No, it doesn't exist. There's nowhere in the Bible. Let me tell you guys something you have to ask yourself. Ask yourself this. All these pastors that are doing their millionaire conference, or they come for this seminar or whatever they call it, crusade or whatever. They say, God is going to make you a millionaire, and they tell you, they have this 4-day millionaire conference and this 5 days millionaire conference, and they're telling you about how you're going to become billionaire and all those things. And the question, I think, ask them, if you have the guts to ask your pastor, is this: how many of them, let me tell you, they come and they preach all these messages about how, you know, Christianity is going to make you this super rich person, you're going to be so wealthy and everything. Ask them, their house helps, their drivers, their chefs or cook, whatever you call them, and their cleaners, do they pay them millionaire salaries? Or those ones don't deserve to be millionaires too? Think about it. But if this millionaire thing is the Christian thing, because I don't want to believe any of them, I believe a lot of them would employ born again Christians as their drivers, as their chefs, as their maids and their cleaners or whatever. Do they pay them millionaire salaries? Or those ones do not deserve to be millionaires too? No, they don't, right? Think about these things. Have you ever wondered about these things? I know some people come and be like, are you poor? Okay, you want to stay in poverty, then. You see, they just, like I said, some of them come with their brains already turned off. They are not even ready to hear what you have to say at all. They are not interested at all to hear what you want to say. That's the problem. As far as they know is that you're talking about my pastor. They shut their brains down. That's what's going on. You know, the other day I made a video and I talked about how even the widow that Jesus was talking about, and he was using her as an example of, you know, she gave from her heart. She gave all that she had, and that's where we got the word, you know, that's where the saying, the widow's mite came from. You know that even after she gave, Jesus didn't say her money was going to be doubled. No. Jesus didn't say, oh yeah, I'm going to make her a millionaire. Or she's good. No. He didn't say that. You know, have you wondered why all our Nigerian GOs, they've all been about Benny Hinn. They've all been signing about, you know, Benny Hinn coming out and denouncing the prosperity gospel. A lot of them have gone quiet. They've gone quiet. One, they are not ready to attack him. That's why when I made that video, I said it's a good thing that, you know, what Benny Hinn said was coming from the top. Because when people like us talk, they're like, who are they? Look at you, who are you? But when someone as big as Benny Hinn spoke, look at our Nigerian pastors. They've not said a single word about it. They haven't. One, they are not confident enough to come out and attack him. You see what I'm saying? Because he is from the top, right? If he was an everyday person, like a regular guy, they would have come out to attack him like they attacked when the argument and the whatever about tithe was going on. The way they came out and they were attacking and saying everything and ready to curse and fight, and like they all had their boxing gloves out ready to fight when the issue about tithing was going on. But have you noticed how quiet they are? Because you know why. One, the main thing is that they are not confident enough to come out and attack Benny Hinn. They can't, because of he is big. He is big. Another thing about this prosperity gospel is they would focus too much about giving to them. They never talk about helping your brothers and sisters in Christ. They never talk about helping your brothers and sisters. That is one thing that prosperity gospel has completely forgotten about: helping each other, about giving to the poor and the needy. It's about bring to us, bring to us, bring to us. You know, there's so many comments I've been seeing recently, which is not surprising. You know, it's just sad. It's really sad that a lot of people are not thinking. They don't even want to think. You're basically wanting to break their heads and put the truth in their brains, and they don't want to listen. Ask yourself, all these pastors that are enriching themselves. You know, somebody was leaving me comments that, look, any money that I spend, right, is my own hard-earned money, right? If other people's money are given to me to look after, look, God's money, I've said it, God's money is not any pastor's pocket money. No, it is to look after the poor and the needy. They are enriching themselves. They never stop enriching themselves. They are so stinkingly rich, and yet they have drivers and maids that they are paying whatever. Why don't they, if they believe in this message that they are preaching to everybody else, why don't they pay their drivers and their cleaners and their chefs and their nannies? Why don't they pay them millionaire salaries? Why are they not paying them millionaire salaries? Why are they paying them peanuts that can never change their lives? Why? Ask all these questions. Let me tell you, prosperity gospel, if you're giving God money because you're wanting God to multiply your money, you're not giving from the bottom of your heart. You're gambling. It's like gambling. You're putting money with the hope of getting more back. You're not giving from the bottom of your heart. You are not giving from the bottom of your heart. That is what prosperity gospel is doing, and that is wrong. This guy gave to God, and then the child got healed, and all of. And I'm thinking to myself, if you paid God, if you sowed a seed so that your child can be healed, that is, what does that make God? What does that make God? God becomes a God for those that can afford it. This is even common sense. What God are you serving? The God that you have to give money to heal your child. How ridiculous does that sound? That you give God. So God is not healing your child because he loves you and he wants the best for you. He's going to do it because you paid him to do it. How many miracles did Jesus do because they paid him to do it? How many miracles did Jesus do because somebody gave him money to do the miracle? How many? These are the things that it's like somebody sowed a seed and the sick child became well. Then God only did it because you paid for it. Even the Bible says, if your earthly father knows how to give good gifts to his children, how much more your heavenly father? God said, look at the birds. They don't sow or reap, yet your heavenly father feeds them. Are you not more valuable than them? Are you not more valuable than them? But this prosperity gospel people come and they deceive you, and you stay there and you're buying into these lies. Sometimes I feel like I'm repeating myself, but I keep speaking because I believe that there are people that this message is still, every day more and more people's eyes are opening. And I thank God for Benny Hinn for coming up to say what he said, because he is coming from a very good position to be saying these things. Because when people like us say it, like, who are you? Who are you? But when somebody like Benny Hinn says it, they don't know what to say to him, because he's not somebody you're going to just disregard. People are going to take him seriously. I just thought I should just come here and just address some of these things, just hopefully to make people think and begin to realize what is going on. That this prosperity gospel, the only ones that are actually prospering from it, that are actually benefiting massively from it, are the stinkingly rich pastors. Benny Hinn has spoken. We're still waiting for mega GO. Still waiting to hear from them. Hopefully, if God could touch Benny Hinn and open his eyes to see the Bible differently according to him, I believe that with time, more and more people will begin to realize, what's going on. Well, anyways, guys, I just wanted to come here and quickly address that. And with that, I'm just going to say thank you for watching. Until the next one, guys. Bye-bye. Bye.